My name is Kerem. I'm a software designer. Right now I'm freelancing in San Francisco Bay Area. Dribble's impact in my career has been phenomenal. Started dribbling in 2011 or so, got invited by my art director Mark Baltz from Fitbit. At that point we all started sharing our work on Dribbble, and it was great because we actually got a lot of feedback, because at Fitbit we didn't have a lot of inspiration back then. Not a lot of people were doing step tracking and fitness dashboards, so I got a lot of feedback from people I didn't even know. From that moment it was just uphill with the exposure that I've gotten from Dribbble, from other players, from companies. It was fantastic. The impact of freelancing has been great in my life. When you don't have a job, you just don't get to choose between freelancing or working full-time. But once I had a job and I started going to office 9 to 5, I realized early on, there's another option that I can do, which is, I can work from home or wherever I want. And, I want to travel, I want to go out, I want to stay home, be basically on my schedule. So Dribbble has really affected me on that note, where, it exposed me to so many clients and so many companies. And since I started freelancing, I've stayed home, I've stayed with my dog or my son or my wife. It's traveled a lot, so being on my schedule has been really great. In my experience, I spent a lot of time talking and understanding and empathizing and working with people, and I spent less time actually designing. And then basically it would be 5 p.m. and I would be like, all right, now it's time to design. The main difference is the way you plan your day, the way you think about your responsibility. With full-time, it's more or less, your responsibility is to do your tasks and mini tasks. With freelancing, it's more or less being responsible for your whole day and just jumping in between many tasks and kind of unblock yourself. Often people think about freelancing as, it's vacation time. I don't know, you get to work from wherever you want, you get to work whenever you want, but it's really running a small business by yourself. You get lonely. I love my dog, so I get to spend time with her, but sometimes I talk to her, she doesn't talk back. Being lonely and socializing, I'll find myself cornering our neighbors and talking to them, forcing them to answer me. Another thing is billing, invoicing, and all the paperwork you have to do. In a way, I learned a lot about financing. I learned a lot about accounting. It's just not my favorite thing, especially, clients not paying, I need to follow up with them. It's my absolute least favorite thing. Freelancing, it's your own business, it's your own brand, and you have to be responsible. And just like how I design experiences for companies, it's in a way I need to design the experience companies are going to go with me as well.